Hi guys, welcome to Coturnix Corner. So with all the available hatching egg sources out there, you might be a bit overwhelmed when it comes time to purchase your hatching eggs. In this video, I want to share with you my recommended breeder list for 2022. Over the past few years, I've been fortunate enough to work with breeders throughout the U.S. I've hatched eggs from, hobbyists, commercial farms, private breeders, and I now have a select few that I prefer to do business with. Some of the breeders that I may have recommended in the past might not have made this list, and that is due mainly with me having, an issue with their lines, and it's nothing personal, but, whether it's, poor hatch rates or deformities or aggression, or they just don't hatch true. And by hatch true, I mean, if I order Pharaohs, I want to hatch out 100% Pharaohs. I don't want to get birds, with white wingtips or, white primaries or partial tuxedos, or even Egyptian. I want 100% Pharaohs to hatch out of that. It just tells me a lot about their breeding program or lack thereof. When I first started with quail, I was only concerned with growing quail for meat and eggs, and I wasn't, particularly concerned with genetics or coloration. But I've come to find that a line that is heavily culled for unwanted traits actually makes my job easier as a quail breeder. I have less health problems, less aggression issues, an overall healthier flock, and I actually get better production. So this list consists of breeders that I have personally done business with, or in the case of international breeders, which I do mention a few towards the end of this video, they come highly recommended by people that I have done business with. I'm not above trying new breeders if they can provide me with a little background information on their lines or their breeding program. I'll give them a try, but I do keep their lines separate from my current breeders, until I've had time to test them out and make sure that that's something that I want to add into my breeding program. So let's go ahead and jump into the list. This list is in no particular order or preference. It's just what I put together. And the first one on the list is AJ Farms LLC, and that is run by John and Anita Garrett. They are one of 3 JMF referral farms in the U.S., and they are located in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. Their operation is NPIP and AI Clean, and they are working with the pure line of the JMF jumbo meat makers. That's the only line that they work with, and they only bring in new blood from either James Marie Farms themselves or one of the other 2 referral farms. So you can check them out. Their website is ajfarmsllc.com. Check them out online. They've got a really nice website over there, and they do ship. So the next one on the list is Kansas City Quail Farm, and that is run by Naomi Fannin. They are located in Pleasant Hill, Missouri, and they are also NPIP and AI Clean. Naomi is mainly focused on her JMF meat maker lines and also her Celadon lines. She's concentrating on working on the JMF lines to make sure that she's keeping, the size and the bloodline true, but she's also working on getting more color varieties added into her Celadon lines. So you can check her out. Their website is kcquailfarm.com, and she's also got some other stuff on her website. Different game birds, reptile feed, stuff like that. So check her out. I've hatched out several eggs from Naomi. I always get good results, and I'm always happy with the birds that I do hatch from them. Okay, the next one on the list is Southwest Game Birds, and that is run by Michael Rose. They are out in Tonopah, Arizona. They are also NPIP and AI Clean. Southwest Game Birds is the 3rd JMF referral farm. And also, if I didn't mention it, Kansas City is also a JMF referral farm. But Southwest Game Birds carries all of the JMF lines. He also carries several rare and common plumage varieties. Michael does a lot of work on specialty projects, and he's got some amazing packaging. If you guys have ever received eggs from Michael, his boxing is just amazing. I've never had an issue with eggs arriving, broken or in bad condition or anything from him. But you can check them out at southwestgamebirds.com. He's also got a plumage genetics page on their website that is very interesting if you're interested in genetics. And Southwest Game Birds is also a sponsor of Coturnix Corner YouTube channel. And they occasionally donate eggs, and so does Kansas City Quail Farm, for us to give away as prizes on the Coturnix Corner live show. So the next one on my list is Gopher Ridge Quail Farm, and that is run by H.P. Murray. And H.P. tells me that he's only going to be offering 3 lines of sparkly this year, and also his Jumbo Pharaohs and Jumbo Whites. Those are the only pure lines that he'll be offering this year. They are located in Douglas, Georgia. They are NPIP and AI clean. And HP's site is gopherridgequail.com. So check them out. Matter of fact, I have about 40 of his Italian Sparkly, Jumbo Italian Sparklies in the incubator right now. Really excited to see what I get out of those. Okay, the next one on the list is Maine's Confetti Quail Farm, and that is run by Allie. She's located just outside of Bangor, Maine. She is also NPIP and AI clean. Allie has a package that she ships. She calls her Confetti Colors. It's a selection of her project pens, which are mainly Fawn Andalusian Sparklies, Blues, Calico, OZ Recessive, Pearlfee, Rockcoff, and Fawn Calicos. Allie is continuing to work on various color lines. She's heavy into genetics and colors. Allie also does a genetics live over on our Facebook group page. It's also shared here on the Coturnix Corner YouTube channel. You can check that out. There's actually a playlist for that. But you can check out Allie. Her website is Maine's Confetti Quail Farm, and she currently isn't shipping. It's wintertime now, but come spring, when her breeding program starts back up again, they'll be shipping. So the next one, I talked to William of K. Dale Coturnix, mainly because William has done so much in the quail community for bringing in new bloodlines and rare bloodlines. He's helped me out tremendously. He's got some amazing birds, but I talked to him to find out, what lines he'd be shipping this year, and he informed me that he's going to have very limited shipping, if any at all. But I still wanted to mention him because he's done so much for the quail community. He's located in Ohio. You can check out his website at kdalecoturnix.com. He's got a list of all the birds that he breeds, but now it currently shows that most of them are out of stock, or maybe even all of them are out of stock. So, check them out, and hopefully William will, continue on this year and, open up for new shipping. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. Okay, the next one is M&M Quail Farm. And that's run by Matt Heidrich. He is located in Texas. Matt does not have a website page, but he is available on Facebook under either MM Quail Farm or Matt Heidrich. You can do a search and find him on there. He's also pretty active in the Coturnix Corner Facebook group page. So if you remember that, you go in there, just do a search for Matt Heidrich, and he'll pop right up. But Matt carries Gambles, Snowflake Bob Whites, Blue Scales, and also Coturnix. I've hatched out several eggs from Matt. Always get a good hatch rate, excellent shipping, fast shipping. Matt's got an amazing farm out there in Texas. He's got all kinds of crazy deer and ostriches and whatnot. So check him out. Really interesting, and he comes highly recommended also. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and jump into some international breeders. And the reason I included international breeders in this video was because Coturnix Corner has grown exponentially in the past year or two, and we have a lot of viewers from outside the country. So, you know, I felt it only right that I should include international breeders for that part of the audience. My first international breeder is Vogelsberger Quail Breeding, and that is run by Kai Pepler. They are located in Germany. They offer worldwide shipping, and Kai specializes in various colors. He's got a lot of rare varieties. They also have the black Coturnix, which is very popular here right now in the States. And that was actually introduced from Kai to William of K-Dale Coturnix, and that's how we got it over here. So check them out. Their website is, I know I'm going to mess it up because I can't pronounce it. It's Vogelsberger-Watzelzulch.de. Now, I know I said that wrong, but I'm going to put a list of all the breeders down in the description of this video, so you can just click on the link and go to it. Okay, the next one is Paradise Quail, and that is run by Klaus Marshall. He is located in the Netherlands, and they ship, you know, throughout Europe. Klaus came recommended to me by Allie of Maine's Confetti Quail Farm, and she introduced him as the Roo Master, which I thought was great. But Klaus has a very good understanding of genetics. He works mainly with Roo, but he's also got some fawn enhanced Roo jumbos. He's going to be working with Jumbo Pharaohs and Jumbo Italian this year. Also, he's got his eyes on Fab Fees, Blues, Fees on other mutation, and sex-linked Roos. He's also going to be working on cleaning up a Pharaoh line. For those of you who don't understand what a clean Pharaoh line is, it's basically Pharaohs that have no other mutations on them. Here in the States, probably 99% of the Pharaohs out there have the sex-linked brown mutation on them. So there are some breeders in the country right now that are working to clean that line up, and that's mainly to do with color genetics, so you can breed your colors back to your Pharaohs and determine what mutations are in there. So the next one on the list is out of Australia, and that is Camilla Quail, and that is run by Tamara Roselle. She is in Goldsfields, Western Australia. She does ship occasionally Australia-wide, but her eggs and birds are always available for pickup or order through their website. She specializes in color mutations, and you can check her out online at camillaquail.webs.com. Tamara and our next recommended breeder have, as a matter of fact, all these international breeders have been guests on the Coturnix Corner live show, and they come highly recommended. Okay, the next one on the list is our Extraordinary Quail, and that is run by Katia Galley. She is also located in Australia, and she carries every color mutation that's currently available in Australia. She is primarily a color breeder. She does sell mixed selections as well as specific lines, and most of her quail are jumbo lines. She's also got mixed color feather sexable meat varieties. Katia does not yet have a website, but she's currently working on one and going to be getting one up online pretty soon. But you can find her on Facebook. Just do a search for our Extra, and that's EGG. You can see it on the screen there. Ordinary Quail. She's also quite active in the Coturnix Corner Facebook group page, so you can do a search there and find them. So guys, that brings me down to the bottom of the list of my 2022 recommended breeders. I do want to say that there may be other breeders out there who have, nice clean lines that are culled to eliminate, poor traits and whatnot. But I've only listed breeders that I've actually worked with and hatched eggs from. So guys, thank you for sitting through this video with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. It helps me out. You can get notified of any new and upcoming videos. But guys, it's almost Christmas time, so I want to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.